Ugh, I think I watched the most of the game like this. That was sufficiently awful, which I guess is what you've come to expect from Kings games at Staples Center, considering, as someone pointed out earlier, that's the 6th game in a row that they have won there, including the last 2 of the finals last season, round 1. So, thanks for that stab in the heart. Like Martin Jones wasn't stabbing me in the heart or the back all night long. I miss him. I said it this year when Quick went down. Everyone was like, it's cool. He went down in 2014 and look what happened. Yeah, but look at who he had as backup. Ben Scrivens and, oh yes, Martin Jones. I love Budai, but he's no Martin Jones. And he showed that tonight, unfortunately, as the Kings lost 4-1. Truthfully, the last one was not his fault at all because he wasn't even in the net. And, Drew Daddy's going to be in pain after that one, but we'll get to that. So they open up the scoring 3 minutes and 32 seconds into the game, because of course they do. And Logan Couture gets the primary assist. He also got the second goal and the 4th goal, the empty net. I really, really hate that guy. So first goal comes after Kopitar and King, and dear God, why are they still on the top line? I don't understand. Kopitar is a passer. He needs someone he can pass to that's going to get the puck in the net. And Gaborik tonight, he seemed like he was going to be the guy to do that. Gaborik is definitely back in sync now. He's been in a couple of games. He is stepping back up, and he looked really, really good tonight. I want to see him on a line with Kopitar. I ended up seeing him on a line with Dowd and Brown, which actually I love that combination too. So I'd be okay if that stayed. That was kind of beautiful. They were making magic. Again, get to that. Getting ahead of myself. So Kopitar and King can't quite handle the puck in the Shark zone. But because the Kings are so out of position, there's literally one guy that's back and 5 Sharks players that when the puck is turned over, all 5 Sharks players, there's one guy in between them and Budai, and so of course they skate it down. They don't get on that shot, but it does kind of set the Kings on their heels, so they never quite get in position, and so sure enough, the Sharks score, and that's early on in the game, and that sucks. Then the Kings play really, really well for the next 10-15 minutes. It seems like it's very fast-paced. It seems like they're doing all the right things. Gaborik gets 2 shots on goal, 3 attempts on goal. He has a gorgeous forecheck right along that blue line in the neutral zone there. Brings it over, and someone, I think it's Shore, almost buries the rebound there. Couldn't quite get to it. Credit Sharks defense, as much as I hate to do that. They actually seem to be very good tonight. And of course, credit Martin Jones for just absolutely killing me. He took everything he learned from growing up in the Kings system, everything he learned from Jonathan Quick, except stick handling, because that he actually knows how to do incredibly well. Damn it. And he used it all against us tonight. Nothing was getting past him. It was incredibly frustrating because then with 19 minutes and 5 seconds gone in the first period, they scored again. That was Couture's first goal. Slightly disappointing, 2-0 going into the second. That's not okay. Oh, wait, the Kings forgot there was a whole nother minute, or at least 55 seconds of a game to play, because they didn't, and the Sharks scored again with 25 seconds to go. 2 goals in 30 seconds. Much more fun when your team's the one doing that. Really sucks to be on the other end of it. Budai looked really shaky. He really, the whole game. And I'm not just saying that because of my love for Martin Jones. He really was not quite on top of it tonight, and the first period stats showed that, because it should not have been a 3-0 game at the end of the first. There were 7 shots on goal from both teams. They scored 3 of their 7. We scored none of our 7. So I'm just going to let that sit with y'all. We even had a power play, and it was actually a pretty good power play. Obviously, we didn't score on it, but there was some good passing, and there was a lot of time in the Shark zone. So, disappointing end to that period. Daryl Sutter must have kicked them up the ass pretty hard, because they came out in the second period and actually played hockey. So that was nice. We get a power play And this time we actually score in it. But did we? Because the refs took a good like 20, 30 seconds to realize that we had scored. Like Dustin Brown is going, yes! And half the team around him and even half the Sharks are like, well, crap. All right, it's 3-1 game now. But out the other end, the puck is still going and the refs are like, guys, there's still a hockey game to be played and the goal light didn't go off. And literally the entire stadium knew before the referees did that Toronto was going to call them and be like, hey, you should probably stop playing hockey because Dustin Brown scored. So that finally happens. They reset the clock. And this is Dustin Brown's goal. It was just gorgeous. Thank you, Dustin Brown, from, I believe it was Gaborik and Dowd. So that's why I was saying earlier that I really like that combination on the ice. They seem to be pretty solid together. So then maybe like 30 seconds after that, Trevor Lewis gets a shot up there. And this one's going to break your heart. Because, damn, I hate Brent Burns so much right now. Damn you for being good at your job. That was a painful one not to see go in, because I think 2-3 would have had a very different momentum continuing on in the second period. Alas, as you see, that did not happen. So it's still 3-1. The Kings got a couple penalty kills, no more power plays. And the Sharks kind of get their momentum back a little bit. They ended up out shooting us by, if not the end of the second, the beginning of the third, pretty steadily. And it just didn't go well. It was just not a good game. We pulled quick. I mean, Budaj, and oh my god, this game is making my head hurt. I can't even remember who was playing. Honestly, though, it really goes to show you how much Jeff Zatkoff is in the doghouse. I'm going to be really curious to see who Sutter plays tomorrow against Arizona in the back-to-back, and considering that's a day of travel, too. So, yeah, Kings aren't getting anything past Jones, no matter how hard we try. He's just that brick wall that he always was for us, and I knew he could be a starter, but damn it, why did it have to be for the Sharks? So anyway, empty net goal. Couture scores it. Doughty makes, oh my god, this play to try and get it out, and he's like so close, and instead he ends up slamming kind of groin area first straight into the goalpost there. That looked really painful, and that was kind of how we all felt by the end of it. He went down and just looked sad on the ice, and that was how we felt. So, moving on from that game, let's hope tomorrow is better. And even though the whole game sucked, Chris Sutter was there, and he did his dance can thing, so that's always a nice note to end on. We'll go with that.